See, let's talk about some real shit, right? Let's talk about Trump. Let's talk about him invading Venezuela, kidnapping the president. Right? We all know what this is about. Prior to him kidnapping the Venezuelan president, he was having a meeting with China. So he was getting ready to cut a deal with China on some oil. So Trump was mad because he wasn't a part of that. He wanted in on it. So what he did was he went and overthrow it so he could take their oil and do whatever he wanted to do. See, what he fella realizes that now you upset some other people. China. China's upset behind that because you intervene in our business. And as we all know, they don't tolerate no foo-foo. They not with the games. They with the shits. The shits. For real. All right? So then you go and take their tankers on the ocean and you run across a Russian tanker. And y'all still take the tanker. See, now this is where you enter Russia now. See, and my boy, North Korea, Kim Jong, he don't care. He with the shits for real. Boy put his uncle in the square if North Korea blew him up with a rocket. So he don't give no fucks at all. Not at all. So you got those three, right? They all got nuclear bombs. And Trump is talking this stupid shit. Listen, y'all better do something. Y'all need to shut him up. Y'all need to do something. He need to get out the way. Because what he's going to do, he's going to cause a World War III to go down, trying to keep a presidency. You understand? Because if it's at war, they can't get rid of the president. So he'll get terms after terms, long as it's on war. Plus brings up the price of material. You know? So now you got Russia, China, North Korea. They patrolling the seas. They got their jets out. They got their bombers out. They got their submarines out. They got their planes out. They not playing. They got that nuclear weapon, the rocket called 61. Look it up. 61 holds 60 nukes in one hydrogen bomb. That's why it's called 61. That there will destroy the earth damn near. Right? That ain't what you want. That ain't what none of y'all want. And y'all surely don't want it with Putin. Because if something goes wrong with Putin and Putin is conquered, and if he dies, or Russia is conquered some way where he is injured and he can't survive, his systems are automatic. They will release all nukes in one shot. It's called the dead hand. Look it up. Google it. It is called the dead hand. It's his defense system. In case something goes wrong, it is his plan B backup system. It will dump every nuke that it has when Russia is in a way of losing or people dying or maybe even him dying. Maybe this is something that has something to do with his heart or something with him living. And if he passes, those nukes, they running loose. We talking about running loose. Dogs going wild. So this is what Trump is playing with. All the riders in the car can't be drunk in the whip. Somebody got to be sober. Somebody got to tell him, okay, that he's bugging. Also, Iran is ready to jump in and play the game. And they going to back Iran because they upset how Trump allowed Israel to go and commit a genocide over there in on Hamas, over there in the Gaza. So if there is any smart people, y'all gonna have to understand. Y'all gotta put a muzzle on that dog. You understand? Y'all gotta chain him up. Y'all gotta sit him down. The powers that be, there's people over top of these people. It's all fun and games now, right? Y'all pulling strings. Y'all allowing him to do whatever he want to do. Y'all better intervene in this and sit him down. This is about to get critical. Well, the world could come to an end. This can be a war like no other war. Okay? So if you guys are smart, the United States, y'all might be the best at everything y'all do. Going in places, kidnapping people, going and blowing shit up and doing this and doing that. But when you got the big three, as Cole would say, going against y'all got a problem, man. Y'all got a major problem. Okay? Y'all fucking with the big three. The big three, Russia, China, North Korea. Okay? They can hit shit from anywhere, any side of the earth. Okay? Don't let them start fucking around with them satellites up there. Fuck around and send a laser beam from space. Okay, this shit is critical. Y'all don't understand how severe this is. And this is gonna hurt nobody but the American people. This is only gonna hurt the people. Because we don't have bunkers. We don't have gas masks. We don't have all this prep kit shit. And if you do, you gotta take that shit off your face. You gotta eat. You gotta take care of yourself. So no matter how you see it, you can't win. We won't be able to survive. But I'm gonna tell you now, these people don't give a fuck about us surviving. Right? So the people gotta be outraged behind this. You see ISIS going around. They're killing people. They killed the lady in Minnesota. They're killing people all over. There's numerous stories of ICE. They're killing people, and it's not being publicized. It is not being publicized. They also have something to do with something tender age centers where they took these migrant kids, and who knows what happened to these kids. Look it up. It's called tender age centers, where they took these children away from their parents. Who knows where these children went? Nobody knows. Okay? So this stuff is way deeper than you could imagine. They don't want these Epstein files. This is another way to block that Epstein file stuff that's coming out. Because a lot of these people are involved in this. Celebrities, people in comedy, basketball people, actresses, actors. It's unreal. It's unreal. The shit that these people are doing. See, when you get too much money, you become bored with yourself. You do things you ain't supposed to be doing because the ordinary shit is not normal. You don't want that. You don't want the normal things. You want the things that people don't do. Right? I don't think I ever want to be rich if it comes to that type of shit. Your people are sick. But somebody must sit Trump down, put a muzzle on him. Okay, don't be surprised if his own team don't knock him down. Because they're going to realize that this is more of a hazard to the world than it is anything else. Okay? And if he was smart, he'll wake up and realize that too as well. You're not the power of all powers. There's powers above you. There's people that pull the strings. And we all know it. So once again, y'all better get Trump to sit down. He's playing with the big three. And that big three is Russia, China, and North Korea. Something you don't want to fuck with. Something you don't want to play with. Okay? So we're going to see how this turns out. But it's about to get real crazy. real crazy, real quick. 0 to 100, y'all just don't know. And who's going to suffer? It's going to be the people. The people are going to be the ones that suffer. Okay? Because we're going to be trying to figure it out and scramble. It's going to put us in chaos. But we're going to be running around just trying to survive. Yeah. So while we run around worrying about knocking each other down and taking each other out and doing things against each other, we got bigger problems, man. Bigger problems. Way bigger problems.